lane as well. So I'm not sure if Big Brain are 100% set on it. I know they have played it in the past, but now seeing the Storm likes to get close and personal. I'm not sure.
Go for some comfort picks. We see ZZZ going back.
Kill the Weaver. Other than that, I would be very surprised if people die. It would have to be overdives, overconfidence, but just straight up death from somebody that gets ran down. That's very unlikely to happen. So it's gonna be a farm fest with whoever does slightly better. Of course, will be getting more. Poda, is he dead? Yep.
Ooh.
Very dead.
Nice kill coming in from the Slardar. Yeah, and we talked about it. We don't quite know.
So definitely having a support that he knows through and through helps quite a lot as well. And overall, he's always going to be doing well, right? Spectre isn't the strongest of laners, and definitely not when there is a clockwork to help him. TP. Oh.
I think Flappy's dead here. ZZZ just keeps right-clicking for the last 15 seconds or so. Shikuchi's gonna come back in. We're gonna try to see a deny. Can we get the deny from the center in time? And yes, Flappy will go to base, but ZZZ is still happy to that. Meanwhile, the Slardar! Storm tried to trade blows with the Slardar and loses his
lane and running towards the Storm. So it just goes to show how much that mobility in the river makes a difference. And now it's not gonna be mobility in the river, but mobility around the map, because he's coming towards top as well.
And we gotta have the Slardar coming in. Dalil is dead. Yeah, healing spree for a Slardar, minute 5. At least Walmy stays away with a huge creep wave in the tower, so we'll continue to last and get that XP. But yeah, this Slardar, this is one of those heroes that can snowball and can continue pursuing with a big lead. And when you're running the Doom and Spectre, you want to have another core that can make the space on the map for you.
Okay, Poda, I think your teammates are gonna be hating on you during this game, because this doesn't feel good. This definitely doesn't feel good, not for Poda, not for anybody on the side of Myth Avenue, as there is way too strong of a Slardar, and now we're gonna be seeing what he does with minus armor.
And ZZZ with a nice rotate, Sugar Daddy assisting with that.
Poda until I get level 6, now he has it, so it's gonna be harder to kill.
He's got a double damage as well. This Slardar, this is not looking good, as we have an initiation up top. Wami will toss Spectre back into the creep, Dalil with some nice damage. Sugar Daddy will try to slow down, does not have cogs yet, as ZZZ TPs. We don't have any stuns, and the Spectre's gonna lose his life. The Swarm gonna come in slightly too late, and that's gonna be a great kill for somehow get the Blink Dagger before the Slardar, who's not even going for it at this point, and try to start rotating around the map. That's gonna be what's gonna, you know, your Morphling and Storm gonna need to slowly attempt getting back into the game.
Speaking about slowing, we see the fastest hero on the map with the haste as well, coming for some blood.
Oh wow, stun. ZZZ gonna come in, a bit more extra armor from the Swarm. Flappy gonna try to stay alive with a Leech Seed, gonna throw in something to slow down the push, but yeah, it's not gonna happen. He's gonna lose his life to the Slardar. Hugh gonna take the creeps, but look at the rotation. Wami is here, and so is the Morphling, I believe. Yeah, gonna jump in, toss in the tower. CJ slightly too late with the waveform, and yeah, nothing's gonna happen. It's gonna be just a rotation from Wami, doing some chip damage to ZZZ. The Doom is fine, the Weaver's fine, and now down mid, Dalil trying to deal some chip damage to the T1 tower, will get punished, stunned from the Slardar. Wami on the high ground, gets spotted by the Corrosive Haze. Okay, Storm jumping in, can we get enough damage to Slardar? Gets caught, Vortex, but no, it is so beefy. And the Raindrop, just giving him that extra
you can't kill him. You're chasing him, he's tanky, it's still a strength hero. You're chasing him, and he's just getting those stuns off.
Poda can't even kill Sugar Daddy right now. Okay, Sugar Daddy, a bit more mana for Poda coming in, and will kill department, getting the two very important towers of the map. Will now allow access to the Dire jungle, and one of the downsides. Okay, Poda, okay, trying to jump in, Flappy behind, has the overgrowth, gonna throw in the Leech Seed, the Pugna's there, can the Pugna get the life drain in? It doesn't even matter, we'll get him just with the Nether Blast and 1 second of life drain. And that's what I wanted to say. For that, you look at the group stage, and I think they were towards the bottom parts of the group stage, maybe even in contention to get out of the tournament, but they've just been showing up in big time, and it's only on the back of what seems to be their new mojo that they found with these continuous heroes. Meanwhile, Wami gonna jump in, ZZZ, can we time-lapse, hooks get missed, but the time-lapse still comes in. There's not enough follow-up stun, and now the Slardar gonna come in. Can I just throw a little crash onto the Protector overgrowth? Vortex gonna come in, but the Spectre goes back to the illusion, and now you used everything. You're caught on the high ground. Flappy has to disengage. ZZZ will get bursted by Wami. Okay, maybe a bit of an overcommit from the Weaver player. And like I said, I mentioned this. Look at Hugh. Does not care. Just continues to farm away on the Doombringer, and that's the style.
Is the best thing you can do.
Okay, we'll contest the high ground ward again. Jump in. Flappy, very tanky. Centurion Protector burst. And the Slardar gets finally taken out. That's a 5-kill streak. Sugar Daddy with a hookshot sliding too late. Poda, not too much mana. Gonna keep on right-clicking the hit. I do have a shield rune. Gonna try to keep on pursuing Sugar Daddy and will die to Poda and the Nether Blast. Meanwhile, Spectre farming down bottom. Does not want to TP. No reason to. And now...
I'm a big fan of the triple Midas, but this might be the worst team to use it against.
Doom coming up top on the Morphling, getting pursued right now. Can we get a Slardar jumping in? ZZZ will try to make some vision with the Swarm. Morph getting lower and lower, but Slardar, oh, coming in just slightly too late. Pugna, you can heal your Morphling. Hello? Heal it? Okay,
no,
you do not want to heal it. Oh, it's Doom? Of course not, yes.
Yeah.
Dust coming in, but ZZZ... Okay, the Doom expired. The Pugna couldn't nullifies a bit of the advantage that we see with these dire Slardars that sometimes get picked just to secure the Roshan before it rotates down bottom. Meanwhile, Wami, nice jump in, toss. ZZZ is not gone for the ward, but Poda! But the Slardar will pop a DD, but because of that previous death, still not enough money to buy the BKB. Okay, ZZZ is... bursted, finally good placement, but Hugh jumps in, Central Stomp, Spectre TP with the Haunt, Overgrowth gonna come in, but the Storm Spirit is still dead. Hookshot coming in, great call onto the Pugna, we'll have a buyback from the Storm Spirit. It's a 4 versus 5, ZZZ did not opt to buy back on the Weaver, and they will reset. Storm gonna jump in, can we catch anyone? Poda using half of his mana, spots the Spectre, gonna keep on pursuing. Now, Vortex coming in, can we get any follow-up? Tiny, quite far away for now, Spectre's gonna try to run away, Toss coming in, oh yes, and it's catch. Great catch coming in, beautiful toss, and it will be that Spectre going in the favor of this buyback Storm Spirit. That's what you want if you're the Storm.
You could see what the Big Brain are doing. They just come close to the Roche Pit and you have to respond, and that is a big trump card to have on the map for sure.
ZZZ gets spotted, Silver Edge break, and will kill this Weaver, but again, he's been farming Soul, a bit more of his farm, but yeah, they're pushing. They still have an Aegis for another 40 seconds. They want to start hitting away the T3, and Wami jumping in, tossing the Spectre. Spectre gets caught. Avalanche getting lower and lower. Glimmer Cape coming in on the back of the Clockwork. Doombringer stun for 3 people. It's Polo trying to jump in, but it goes into the Slardar stun and will lose his first Aegis life. Meanwhile, the Doom doing a lot of damage with to the Tiny. Talul has to disengage and 2 cores are gone. The Storm Spirit will respond. Can we get a stun? Nice stun. Can we get a chain stun? No. No follow-up from the for the Slardar. And the Spectre was saved throughout that entire engagement.
Yep, he was. Poda, you better run.
Haunt coming in the river, and Talul gets caught off guard. Poda, low to half HP, but Infernal Blade stun double! Catches both of them! Can they get away? Hookshot Overgrowth just to save his Storm Spirit. Flappy will die to the second kill going in the favor of the Spectre. And that's what we talked about, Harry. It's getting later and later, and the Spectre Doom combo is getting bigger and bigger.
It is, and the 3 Midas, they kill the Spectre, and it is a completely different fight, as you do not have to die all that much.
Yeah, and despite Wami playing a almost flawless Tiny game today, yeah, the Slardar are still over-aiming the network department, again with that early Midas. And I know they weren't the same matchup, obviously, but they played similarly, you know, Blink initiating stuns. Meanwhile, CJ gets a nice kill onto the Sugar Daddy in mid. Maybe a bit of an overcommit right there from Big Brain, as Wami will hop in with half HP, gonna toss the Spectre, but it's a counter stun, Doom! Morph is out, Wami's out, and I just praised them for a flawless performance, and they have to GG. They realized they were too far behind, they needed a kill, they didn't get it, and that will be map number 1 going in favor of Big Brain.
Yeah, these guys are not playing around on Myth Avenue. Okay, we screwed up, we GG. And I like that approach, right? 'Cause